For over 70 years, the biggest names in film have gathered on the French Riviera for one of the world's most prestigious events, the Cannes Film Festival.
This is the Super Bowl of film lovers.
The whole atmosphere is about film, celebrating film.
There's nothing that beats the feeling of walking the Cannes red carpet. It's just something else.
And this year was a turning point for the Middle East.
We're gonna reshoot the scene.
With the biggest presence of Arab movie makers since the festival began.
There's never been a time like this before.
It's a testament to how far Arab cinema has gone.
Middle Eastern cinema has arrived on the world stage. Award-winning Lebanese actress and director Nadine Labaki is a trailblazer for the Middle East film industry. For the past 10 years, she's been the region's most high-profile presence on the red carpet. But this year, she's seen a difference.
There's a change happening and the industry is growing bigger, and I think there's more and more interesting filmmakers that are expressing their point of view through their films. The eyes are on the region.
Arab filmmakers have been coming to Cannes since mid-70s, 80s, but they've never been here in such a huge number as they have this year.
A watershed moment. And for the very first time, 5 films from the Middle East were up for one of the industry's top honours, the Palme d'Or, the grand prize in Cannes. Nadine Labaki was among the 21 hopefuls with her film, Capharnaum.
It's one of the biggest festivals in the world, and it's a great recognition. I believe in the power of cinema. I believe in the power of art. I think that it really can make a difference.
The biggest story of the festival clearly has been Nadine Labaki, by a long stretch. Nadine Labaki's first 2 movies were very glossy, were shiny and beautiful and colorful. And that's why this new movie is remarkable. It's a very acute change of direction for her.
When I started to write the film, I was thinking about the fact that you need to have a paper to exist in life. Modern slavery, children's rights. All these subjects were just things that I wanted to talk about.
5 years in the making, Capharnaum is a powerful tale of childhood suffering and the lives of Lebanon's forgotten street kids.
I've went to many difficult places in Lebanon, talking to children, and this always comes up at the end of the conversation. Are you happy to be alive? Are you happy to be here? And most of the time, the answer is no, I'm not happy. I wish I was dead most of the time. It's shocking to know, but it's the reality.
عارف ليش انت هون؟
ايه نعم.
ليه؟
بدي اشتكي على اهلي.
ليه بدك تشكي على اهلك؟
انه خلفوني.
This is a movie that will change things. It might change laws. Will certainly change perspectives.
This is the higher aim of cinema, I think. It's not only made to entertain, but also to make you think and learn about things that you didn't know, shed the light on certain problems and issues you didn't know about. This is exactly what drives me, the sense that I have the responsibility to change something.
Nadine is the second Arab woman to compete for the coveted Palme d'Or. She hopes to follow in the footsteps of previous winners, including names such as Martin Scorsese.
You talking to me?
And Quentin Tarantino.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
But aside from the Hollywood elite and celebrities on the red carpet, there's another side of Cannes for the aspiring filmmaker. Animator Aisha Al-Jada is a first-time festival participant. She's the only female in Qatar with a degree in animation.
You can make anything happen in the world of animation. It's full of imagination. It gives you the freedom to explore different worlds. It's open. It has no boundary.
She's come to Cannes to screen her latest project to critics and industry insiders.
It's like a dream come true. So with all filmmakers, new filmmakers, it can happen, and this is to prove it, basically. It's a proof.
Aisha's animated short, 1001 Days, tells the backstory of Scheherazade, the heroic film storyteller made famous in 1001 Nights.
1001 Days is basically about sacrifice, bravery, as well as change and love. It was great. I'm very excited that there's some people in the watching and enjoying the film. It's really good.
After the screening, Aisha descends into the bowels of the main venue, the Grand Palais. For her, this is where the real work begins.
Usually it's a big surprise for people who come in Cannes, and because they think that Cannes is mostly the red carpet, the glamour, the stars. Actually, it's a very big trade show.
The Marché du Film was established in 1959 and runs alongside the festival. It connects more than 12,000 professionals from the film industry.
I'm here now at the Animation Day in Cannes. I'm really keen on talking to the BFI. They're here.
The contacts made here could boost Aisha's fledgling career.
For Arabic filmmakers, being in Cannes is very important to reinforce their networks. It's really a question now of finding partners.
Before coming to Cannes, I thought of having a break, but once I arrived here and got to meet people and to talk to them, they really inspired me into approaching my next film really soon.
From established directors to aspiring filmmakers, there were more Arab stories in Cannes this year than ever before. And the biggest story in town, a new player with very bold ambitions.
What's happening in Saudi Arabia is fascinating and completely unpredictable.
The Saudi pavilion